Is your bank account feeling a little lighter at the moment?
Christmas is over and I know that I'm not the only one who's feeling a little bit poor this January.
No matter how hard I try, I just always overspend in December.
Which means in January, I'm left counting the pennies.
These are the 5 money-saving life hacks that you need to know. Always make sure you look for a coupon or a code before you spend money. I never buy anything online without getting either free delivery or getting 20% off. Whichever shop it is that you want to visit, type voucher code, and usually there's a code floating around, whether it's just a free delivery or if it's a 10% off, you're bound to save yourself some money that way. Another thing to do is always check if where you're shopping is listed with a cashback site such as Quidco or TBC. These are great for getting extra money cashback for shopping that you're going to do anyway. If you've got any big nights out coming up, make sure you have a look online for vouchers. If you're heading out with work colleagues or just some friends, nobody's going to mind if you pull out a big voucher. Also, make sure you keep an eye on Holly. She's our very own money saving expert. You can find her page on Channel Mum and she always spots the latest offers and deals.
And our next tip, have a present drawer. If you hit the sales for your presents, you can have a massive saving throughout the year. So that works for presents, wrapping paper, gift tags, cards. Make sure you keep them in the drawer or the cupboard, otherwise, if you're like me, you'll probably forget where they are and end up buying more presents. That way, whenever you've got a party, any kind of celebration, you can just grab a present out, wrap it up, and it saves you time and money throughout the year.
Something else that we do is we have no spend days. Days where we literally leave the wallets and the purses at home and don't take them out with us so that we're not tempted to spend any money. We're actually about to move house and lately I actually managed to achieve a no spend week, like only a Monday to Friday week, and we had already stocked up on all the food and stuff we needed. But actually a lot of the time I buy pointless purchases just because I happen to have my purse with me. So if I leave my purse at home, stops that happening.
Number 4 is in the kitchen. Now the average family in the UK wastes hundreds and hundreds of pounds every single year just on food waste, and a great way to cut down on all that unnecessary waste is to think about the food that you're eating. My number 1 tip is meal planning. If you plan out your meals a week in advance, you know exactly what you need to buy in the supermarket. It's also a great idea to batch cook food. So food like casseroles or stews, you can make double, even triple the volume and put them in the fridge for the next day, maybe for lunch, or even in the freezer for a meal another week. Slow cookers are also a great way to save money because you can cook food really slowly, so you can use cheaper cuts of meat and it just makes it a lot more economical to cook for your family. So if you're hoping to save money in the kitchen this year, then check out all the Channel Mum meal planning videos and lots of the recipes too.
Number 5, make it your mission this year to never let any bill that you currently pay auto-renew, because it definitely pays to shop around. If it's your mortgage, your phone, your gas and electric, check everything. Just search comparison websites, simply put your details in, and honestly you will be gobsmacked at how much you could save. It really doesn't take long, and the comparison websites do all the hard work for you. And if you do find a great deal on a comparison website, it's always a good idea to check with your current provider to see if they can 1, match the deal, or 2, do even better and go even lower. It really is worth checking before that contract keeps on rolling. It costs nothing and it will save you money, so why not give it a go?
What do you guys think? Do you fancy trying some of those tips? Make sure you leave us a comment down below to let us know how you are planning to save more money this year.